All right, let's dive deep into something that not many people talk about, but almost everyone feels at some point in their spiritual journey. Why your vibration feels blocked sometimes. And if you're listening to this, you're probably one of the chosen ones. You've felt it, haven't you? That sensation where everything feels stuck, like you're pushing against an invisible wall. Maybe you've been meditating, doing all the right things, working on yourself, raising your vibration with every breath, every intention, but somehow it feels like there's this barrier that holds you back. You sense it, but can't quite see it. So, what's really going on? Why does your vibration feel blocked sometimes? You see, as chosen ones, we're tasked with a higher purpose, a deeper calling. But that calling isn't easy. It comes with responsibilities and challenges. And one of those challenges is dealing with blocked energy. The truth is, your vibration gets blocked because you're carrying energy that isn't just yours. You're carrying the weight of collective energy, ancestral energy, and even energy from the cosmic forces that are shaping this world. And we need to talk about this, because it's the kind of thing no one tells you when you first start on your spiritual path. Let's start with a question. Have you ever wondered why, despite doing everything right, your energy feels stuck? Like you're hitting a glass ceiling. This isn't just about you. It's about the world around you. The energy of the collective, of humanity, is dense right now. There's fear, uncertainty, pain, and struggle swirling in the air, and as a chosen one, you're sensitive to it. You're absorbing it, even if you're not consciously aware of it. And here's the thing. This isn't a bad thing. It's part of your purpose. You're here to transmute that energy, to raise the vibration not just for yourself, but for humanity as a whole.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Now let's take a step back. Why does this energy block you specifically? Why do you feel it more than others? It's because you're vibrating at a higher frequency. And when you vibrate at a higher frequency, lower vibrations like fear, doubt, and uncertainty cling to you like static. These energies don't want to be transformed. They resist change. So they create blockages. They stick to you not because you've done something wrong, but because you're a beacon of light. And light attracts darkness. It's a natural law of energy. But here's where the real wisdom comes in. These blockages aren't just there to frustrate you, they're there to teach you. They're like spiritual weights, forcing you to grow stronger, to dig deeper into your own energy, to understand the subtle layers of your vibration. You see, when your vibration feels blocked, it's not a sign that you're failing. It's a signal that you're being called to go deeper, to clear out old patterns that no longer serve you. And trust me, these patterns can be sneaky. They hide in the shadows of your subconscious, in your ancestral line, and even in your past lives. So let's get practical. How do you start to unblock your vibration? The first step is to recognize that you're not just dealing with your own energy. You're dealing with the energy of the collective. And this is where things get really interesting. Because when you realize it's not just about you, you can start to approach these blockages from a place of compassion. Instead of getting frustrated or feeling stuck, you can say, this is energy that needs to be transformed. This is energy that I'm here to heal. Think about the last time you felt blocked. Was it after watching the news? Was it after spending time with certain people? Was it during a global event that stirred up a lot of collective fear? These things matter. They affect your vibration, and the more sensitive you are, the more you feel it. But instead of letting it drag you down, you can use it as fuel for your spiritual growth. Here's another deep question for you. What if the blockages you're feeling are actually gifts in disguise? What if they're here to help you unlock a deeper level of your power? Because that's what they are. Every time you face a blockage, you're being given an opportunity to clear out old energy, to raise your vibration even higher. But it takes work, it takes awareness, and it takes a willingness to go into the discomfort, to face the shadows that are showing up in your life. Now let's talk about those shadows. Sometimes the blockages you feel aren't just about collective energy. Sometimes they're about your own unresolved emotions, your own fears, your own doubts. And this is where things get really personal. And this is where things get really personal. As chosen ones, we've been through a lot. Many of us have experienced deep pain, trauma, and loss. And even though we've done the work to heal, sometimes those old wounds leave energetic imprints. They leave blockages in our vibration, and these blockages show up when we're ready to heal them. So, how do you heal these blockages? The answer is simple, but it's not always easy. You have to feel them. You have to go into the discomfort, into the stuck energy, and really feel what's there. This might mean sitting with uncomfortable emotions, facing old fears, or revisiting past trauma. But here's the thing. When you feel the energy fully, you release it, you transmute it, you raise your vibration. And let's not forget about the body. Sometimes your vibration feels blocked because your physical body is holding onto energy. Your body is a vessel for your soul, and it stores everything: emotions, trauma, even ancestral energy. So, it's important to move your body, to shake out the stuck energy, to allow it to flow. Whether it's through yoga, dance, or even just going for a walk, moving your body can help unblock your vibration. Now, let's wrap this part up with one final thought. What if the very thing that's blocking you is the key to your next level of spiritual evolution? What if, instead of fighting the blockages, you embraced them as part of your journey? Because that's what they are. They're not here to stop you. They're here to help you grow. And when you embrace that truth, you stop seeing blockages as obstacles, and you start seeing them as opportunities. All right, now that we've laid the groundwork and started to understand why your vibration feels blocked sometimes, let's go even deeper. In this part, we're going to explore one of the most overlooked yet powerful aspects of energy, the hidden layers that influence your vibration. I'm talking about collective energy, ancestral energy, and even karmic energy that has been passed down through generations. Most people don't realize how much of their energetic experience is shaped by forces beyond their individual life. But as a chosen one, you've probably felt this on some level. You've sensed that there's more to your energy than just your personal experiences, right? Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you were carrying an emotional weight that didn't quite seem like your own? Maybe you felt sadness or fear that doesn't seem to have a direct cause in your life. Or maybe you find yourself repeating patterns that feel deeply ingrained, almost as if they've been passed down to you. This is the influence of ancestral and collective energy, and it's something every chosen one must understand if they want to fully unblock their vibration and step into their power. First, let's talk about collective energy. We live in a world that's filled with all kinds of energies: love, fear, joy, anger, hope, despair. And as sensitive beings, we absorb this energy, often without even realizing it. Every day, you're picking up vibrations from the people around you, from the media you consume, and even from the global consciousness. In times of global unrest, crisis, or fear, the collective vibration dips, and you feel that. It's like being in a room where the air is thick with tension. You can't help but breathe it in. And here's the kicker: because you're vibrating at a higher frequency, you feel this collective energy more intensely than most people. But why does this collective energy block your vibration? It's because the collective is often vibrating at a lower frequency. Fear, anger, confusion. When you're surrounded by that kind of energy, it can weigh you down, especially if you're not consciously protecting your own vibration. It's like trying to swim upstream in a river of negative energy. You can do it, but it takes a lot of effort, and sometimes you feel like you're not making any progress. This is why it's so important to become aware of the collective energy you're absorbing and to take steps to clear it from your field. Now, let's get practical for a moment. How do you clear collective energy and protect your vibration? One of the most powerful tools you have is awareness. When you become aware that you're absorbing energy that isn't yours, you can start to release it. Take a moment right now and check in with yourself. How much of the energy you're feeling is truly your own? How much of it might be coming from the collective? If you're feeling fear, anxiety, or heaviness, ask yourself, is this mine? Sometimes just asking that question can create a shift in your energy. When you recognize that you're carrying something that isn't yours, it becomes easier to let it go. Another powerful tool is grounding. When you're feeling overwhelmed by collective energy, grounding yourself in the present moment can help you reconnect with your own vibration. Go outside, feel the earth beneath your feet, take deep breaths, and visualize yourself releasing any energy that doesn't belong to you. It sounds simple, but it's incredibly effective. You're like a tree. Your roots need to be deep in the earth to stay strong, even when the winds of collective energy are swirling around you. But collective energy is just one layer. There's another layer that's even more deeply ingrained in your vibration, and that's ancestral energy. Whether you realize it or not, you're carrying the energetic imprints of your ancestors, their experiences, their traumas, their beliefs. They've been passed down to you not just through your DNA, but through your energetic field. Think about it. Your ancestors lived through wars, famines, heartbreaks, and triumphs. All of that energy has been woven into the fabric of your being. And here's the thing. As a chosen one, you're not just here to raise your own vibration. You're here to heal the ancestral line. You're here to clear the energetic wounds that have been passed down through generations. This is why you might feel blocked sometimes. You're not just dealing with your own stuff. You're dealing with the stuff of your ancestors, the fears, the traumas, the limiting beliefs. They've been stored in your energetic field, and they show up as blockages in your vibration. Have you ever noticed patterns in your family that seem to repeat themselves? Maybe there's a history of financial struggle, or relationship issues, or health problems that seem to be passed down from generation to generation. These aren't just random occurrences. They're energetic imprints that have been carried forward until someone, you, decides to break the pattern. And breaking these patterns is no small task. It requires deep work, deep awareness, and a willingness to face the pain and trauma that your ancestors couldn't fully process. So, how do you begin to heal ancestral energy? One of the most powerful ways is through forgiveness. Forgiveness is an energetic tool that can release generations of pain and suffering. And I'm not just talking about forgiving people in your life. I'm talking about forgiving your ancestors, forgiving yourself for carrying their burdens, and even forgiving the collective for the pain that it has caused. Forgiveness is like a spiritual superpower. It cuts through the energetic cords that are keeping you stuck in old patterns. Another practice is connecting with your ancestors in a conscious way. Sit in meditation and call upon your ancestors. Ask them to show you what patterns need to be healed. Ask them for guidance. You might be surprised by the insights that come through. Often, your ancestors are waiting for someone in the family line to step up and do the healing work that they couldn't do in their lifetime. And that person is you. You are the one they've been waiting for. And here's the really deep, profound question I want to leave you with for this part. What if the blockages you're feeling aren't just about you, but about an entire lineage of souls waiting for healing? What if your vibration feels blocked because you're the one chosen to heal generations of pain? When you start to see your blockages in this light, everything shifts. You stop feeling frustrated and start feeling empowered. You realize that this is part of your sacred mission. You're here to clear the way, not just for yourself, but for those who came before you and those who will come after you. Now that we've explored the deeper layers of collective and ancestral energy that might be influencing your vibration, we're going to shift into something even more practical. How do you actually transmute these energies and raise your vibration to new heights? It's one thing to understand why you feel blocked, but it's another thing entirely to know how to clear those blocks and step into your full power as a chosen one. Here's the truth that not many people talk about. Transmuting energy is an art form. It's not just about getting rid of bad vibes or pushing through the blockages. It's about taking those lower frequencies, fear, anger, doubt, and turning them into higher frequencies, love, peace, joy. It's about alchemy, and you, my friend, are the alchemist of your energy. Let's be real for a second. There are times when the blockages feel so intense that it's almost paralyzing. You feel stuck, frustrated, maybe even hopeless. But what if I told you that those moments of feeling blocked are actually the moments when you're on the verge of a breakthrough? That's right. The blockages are not obstacles, they're invitations. They're signaling to you that something powerful is about to shift, but before it can, you need to learn how to work with the energy that's showing up. So, how do we do that? The first step is to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing the blockage as something negative, start seeing it as an opportunity. Ask yourself, what is this energy here to teach me? When your vibration feels blocked, it's often because there's a lesson in the energy that you haven't fully integrated yet. Maybe it's an old fear that's asking to be released. Maybe it's a belief that's no longer serving you. Or maybe it's an ancestral pattern that needs to be healed. When you approach the blockage from a place of curiosity rather than frustration, you open yourself up to receiving the wisdom that the energy holds. Let's get even more practical. One of the most effective ways to transmute energy is through conscious breath work. Your breath is one of the most powerful tools you have to clear stagnant energy and raise your vibration. When you focus on your breath, you bring yourself into the present moment. You become aware of the energy that's moving through your body. And with each inhale, you can bring in fresh, high vibrational energy. With each exhale, you can release the old, stagnant energy that's been blocking you. Here's a simple but powerful breathwork practice you can try the next time you feel blocked. Sit in a comfortable position, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. As you inhale, visualize a bright white light entering your body through the top of your head. This light represents pure, high vibrational energy. As you exhale, visualize any dark or heavy energy leaving your body through your mouth. This is the blocked energy that's been holding you back. Continue this for several minutes, allowing the white light to fill your entire body and letting go of any energy that feels stuck or heavy. This practice works because it's not just about clearing energy, it's about replacing the lower frequencies with higher frequencies. You're not just pushing the blockage away, you're transforming it into something lighter, something more aligned with your true self. But breathwork is just the beginning. Another powerful tool for transmuting energy is sound. Sound is vibration, and when you introduce high-frequency sounds into your energetic field, it helps to break up the stagnant energy that's creating blockages. You don't need any fancy instruments for this. Your voice is enough. Chanting, humming, or even listening to certain frequencies like 432 Hz, 528 Hz, can shift your vibration in profound ways. The key here is intention. When you use sound, focus on the intention of raising your vibration and clearing the blockages. One of my personal favorite tools for transmuting energy is mantra. A mantra is essentially a sound or phrase that carries a specific vibration. When you repeat a mantra, you're aligning your energy with that vibration. For example, the mantra Om is said to be the sound of the universe, the vibration of creation itself. When you chant Om, you're literally tuning your vibration to that of the cosmos. And when you do this, the lower vibrations that are blocking you naturally start to fall away. Here's a deep question. What if the energy that's blocking you is just waiting for you to raise your voice? What if the act of speaking, chanting, or even singing is the key to unlocking your vibration? Think about it. Your voice carries a vibration, and when you use it with intention, you're literally sending vibrations through your body, through your energy field, and into the world. Your voice is a tool for transmutation, and it's one that's available to you at any moment. Now let's talk about meditation. As chosen ones, meditation isn't just a practice, it's a portal to higher dimensions of consciousness. When you meditate, you're not just calming your mind, you're tuning into your higher self, your soul, and the infinite energy of the universe. But here's the thing. Meditation isn't always easy when your vibration feels blocked. In fact, the more blocked you feel, the harder it can be to sit still and quiet your mind. Yeah, and there's obviously been so much study on meditation that shows that it's the act of imagining that's causing the change, and basically it's that a large part of the process now is just sitting with your blockages. When you sit with your blockages, when you allow them to be present without resisting them, you create space for the energy to move and shift. Here's a practical meditation you can try to transmute blocked energy. Sit in a quiet space with your eyes closed and begin by taking a few deep breaths. Visualize the blockage as a ball of energy in your body. You don't need to know exactly where it is, just trust your intuition. As you breathe, imagine that each inhale is bringing light and warmth into the blockage. You're not trying to force it to go away. You're simply allowing it to be bathed in light. With each exhale, imagine the blockage softening, dissolving, and releasing. Stay with this visualization for as long as it feels comfortable. When you're ready, take a few more deep breaths and slowly open your eyes. This meditation works because it's based on acceptance, not resistance. You're not fighting the blockage, you're allowing it to transform in its own time. And that's one of the most important lessons in transmuting energy. You can't force it. Energy flows when it's ready, and sometimes the blockages we feel are simply signals that we need to slow down, to be present, and to trust the process. Now, on the practical side, here's another question to consider. How often do you take the time to consciously clear your energy? Just like you clean your home or take care of your body, your energy field requires regular maintenance. If you're not actively clearing and transmuting energy, the blockages will build up over time. This is why daily practices like meditation, breathwork, and sound healing are so important. They're not just for the moments when you feel stuck. They're for preventing blockages from forming in the first place. Now that we've explored how to transmute blocked energy and raise your vibration, it's time to talk about something even more profound: alignment. Once you've cleared the blockages and raised your frequency, the next step is aligning your vibration with your soul's highest purpose. This is where the real magic happens. This is where you step into your power as a chosen one and begin to live a life that is fully aligned with your divine mission. But what does it mean to align with your soul's purpose? And why is it such a key part of raising your vibration? Let's break it down. To align with your purpose means to live in a way that is in harmony with the deepest truth of who you are. It means that your thoughts, your actions, your energy, and your intentions are all flowing in the same direction. It's like tuning a radio dial to a specific frequency. You're tuning into the frequency of your soul. And when you do that, you experience a sense of flow, a sense of ease, and a profound sense of rightness. Things start falling into place. Opportunities appear. Synchronicities happen. Life starts to feel less like a struggle and more like a dance. But here's the thing: you can't force alignment. It's not something you can achieve through sheer willpower or effort. Alignment happens naturally when your vibration is high and when you are attuned to your inner guidance. It's the result of living in integrity with your soul, of following the intuitive nudges that lead you toward your highest path. This is why clearing blockages and raising your vibration is so important, because when your energy is clear, you can hear the voice of your soul more clearly. You can feel the pull of your purpose more strongly. So, how do you know if you're in alignment with your purpose? One of the biggest signs is joy. When you're aligned with your soul's purpose, you feel a deep sense of joy, not just in the big moments, but in the small, everyday moments as well. You feel a sense of fulfillment, a sense of being on the right path. Even if things aren't always easy, it's like an inner compass that tells you, yes, this is where you're meant to be doing. But what if you don't feel that way? What if, even after clearing blockages and raising your vibration, you still feel disconnected from your purpose? This is where we need to talk about one of the most important aspects of living as a chosen one: trust. Trust in the process, trust in the timing, trust in yourself. You see, alignment isn't always immediate. Sometimes there is a period of integration after you've raised your vibration. Your energy has shifted, but your outer reality hasn't quite caught up yet. This can be a frustrating time because you might feel like you're ready for the next step, but nothing seems to be happening. This is where trust becomes crucial. Trust that the work you've done on an energetic level is creating the shifts you need. Even if you can't see the results yet, trust that your soul is guiding you, even if the path isn't clear. Now let's talk about intuition. Your intuition is one of the most powerful tools you have for aligning with your purpose. It's the voice of your soul, guiding you toward the path that is in highest alignment with your vibration. But here's the challenge. Intuition doesn't always make logical sense. It might tell you to take a leap of faith when your mind is telling you to play it safe. It might guide you toward a completely different direction than you expected. This is why so many people ignore their intuition. They're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid to trust the part of themselves that doesn't follow the rules of logic. But as a chosen one, you're being called to trust your intuition on a deeper level than ever before. You're being called to listen to that quiet inner voice, even when it doesn't make sense, even when it leads you into the unknown. Because the truth is, your soul knows the way. It knows what you need to do to align with your highest purpose, even if your mind can't comprehend it yet. So, how do you strengthen your intuition? One of the best ways is through stillness. In our busy, fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the noise of everyday life. But your intuition speaks in whispers, not shouts. It's subtle, and you need to create space to hear it. This is why practices like meditation, journaling, and spending time in nature are so powerful. They quiet the mind and allow the voice of your soul to come through. Here's a practical exercise you can try to connect with your intuition. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Place your hands on your heart and ask your soul a question, something that's been on your mind, something you need guidance on. Listen. Don't force an answer, just allow whatever comes up to arise naturally. It might be a feeling, a word, an image, or even just a sense of knowing. Trust the guidance you receive, even if it doesn't make sense right away. This exercise works because it helps you bypass the logical mind and tap into the deeper wisdom of your soul. And the more you practice it, the stronger your connection to your intuition becomes. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what if I still don't know my purpose? What if I still feel lost? And that's okay. The truth is, your purpose isn't always something you figure out overnight. It's something that reveals itself to you over time as you continue to raise your vibration and align with your soul. Sometimes your purpose unfolds in stages. You might be living one aspect of your purpose now, and as you grow, new layers of your purpose will reveal themselves. This is why it's so important to stay open and trust the journey. You are a chosen one, and your journey is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. Trust the process. Trust yourself. You already have everything you need to step into your power. That concludes our journey. Stay aligned, stay open, and remember, you are the vibration you emit, and the world is a reflection of that energy. Keep raising your frequency, keep transmuting, and keep trusting the path you're on. The world is waiting for you to step fully into your light.